And here we are. All right. So yet another game, which is very, very cool. In our last episode, God, it was kind of quaint to start with. It was tree decorating and stuff and shopping for things and way too much fun with slide whistles. That was pretty amusing. I kind of like that. I've actually got a thing for that, so we're good with that. So anyway, a thing with slide whistles. And the tree decorating, you guys are decorating a tree quite beautifully. Some of the some of the ornaments were kind of produced under duress by very stressed poorest, but that's okay. And you discovered some other trees. Gerard discovered a bunch of kids, kind of orphans, putting up ornaments to honor their families. And introduced Shamars to that too, who's like, met that with a bit of a reservation. We also had Ramars' friend, Wopina, who was kind of in a heavy duty decision arc at the moment of whether to stay with the group or not, because you guys are apparently maybe pressing on, and we'll see what happens with this. We had Mr. Picklebottom, who discovered a nine-tailed fox girl. He didn't even mention who was doing some carving of some innate magical ruins into a tree for the festival. That can't go wrong. I'm sure it's going to be just fine. So that's going on. Then Gerard had a visit, and Ramars too, mainly Gerard for this, from an old friend, and that was, what was his name again? Shorter Cabin. So this fellow visited you guys and spoke for quite some time and warned of a dragon that was defeated long ago, a huge, dangerous dragon, defeated long ago, has risen, has come back. Something is wrong with it. Well, it was dead, so it's alive now. That's enough reason to be wrong. But something else is going on, something else kind of powering it. Kind of a growing thing. And with the descriptions, there was a knee-jerk reaction from Porus, and that's when the ornaments started going wrong. We also had Ben Chua, who was preoccupied at the time, doing some research or something. And who was wearing this tapestry for a bit. And we could pick it up. Pretty much the next morning, we had several days going in the trees, I believe. I think we did all 6 prep days on that. So if anybody wants to do anything more in the meantime, beautiful. Otherwise, we'll start on the 7th day when the ceremony actually begins. But if you want to do anything else or add anything else to what happened last time, beautiful. Oh God, I forgot one of the biggest parts of last time. Little side adventure, bit of a fight. It was kind of fun with an ice princess and 18 frozen warriors. Mars got grabbed around the middle and yanked back, saved himself by using this vines from a tree and doing the basically a wishbone type of effect and almost getting ripped in two. And then down in the caverns, it wasn't so bad. She just wanted your warmth. Mr. Picklebottom chickened out. I think that's fair to say. Yeah. And Gerard decided to go for it. And his warmth, that sounds really weird, but his warmth enabled the opening of the stone the Ice Princess could not affect. And so they were able to go home. You guys got out very quickly because the place was freezing over after going way deep miles underground. And that was kind of cool. And just then it was gone and done with no repercussions, no artifacts, no nothing, just gone. So that happened. I thought it was a blast, just kind of one of those things that happens in this world. And here we are this morning.
If I remember right, I think Mars actually cast what is it, Entangling Strike, which is normally an offensive spell, but it casts it
Yeah,
on the tree, which I thought was a really clever way of.
yeah, that was neat. Yeah, it kept him from being pulled underneath, right? It could have ended much differently. So yeah, I'll second that. That was pretty darn cool. Self-preservation assault spell, so it worked. It's a nice morning, not windy at all, but there is some snow falling. It's pretty cold. It's your breath, of course. It is definitely freezing outside today. Before we get into it, does anybody want to do any other little things? You had 6 days to work on stuff. If anybody wants anything else to do for little projects or stuff, that's totally fine. What do you guys think?
Like Ben Schwa, just to make sure, like, are you caught up? Are you understood as to where we're at during those 6 days?
Can't hear you, Ben.
We cannot hear you.
got laryngitis during those 6 days. Oh, it's because Porus is saying shush, so that's why he's being quiet.
That was my dainty eating.
There you go. I don't think I can eat dainty. It's just, yeah.
No, I know I can't.
I don't think the YouTube videos need to see me like chewing a whole bunch. I just have to
Oh god, that's funny. It's a new trend on YouTube, yeah. Right back with the CD players, but yeah. And Schwab will let you work on it. We're going to press on for the moment.
One project that...
Go ahead.
Go for it, Remy. Go for it.
He
You go
says he's
for it.
caught up, so
No, please. Your thought sounded more fleshed out than mine was going to be.
I know that Mr. Picklebottom wanted to spend some time during these days training with Remy's eagle.
Oh, that's right.
To whatever
With
extent
Ira.
is possible for a vaudeville actor to train with an eagle, but I can imagine Mr. Picklebottom is pretty well versed in animals upon the stage. So that was my
That's
little
kinda
side
cool. I like
project.
that. Ramars, I'll leave that up to you. You let him know how Thyra takes to it. What do you think we should do for this? Shall we have a countdown timer thing for
Oh
this, or
gosh,
do you just want
sorry,
to do
I was thinking about my own project, so I didn't
no
fully
worries.
process. Were you saying you were training with Thyra for the stage?
Or just in general to get some general familiarity, you know, not maybe in times of trouble, Thyra can look to me a little bit more positively.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rinse and
We
not
should
food.
probably start off with basic.
I don't know any falconry words, but like basic perch and release and recall technique. So perch, release, recall.
release,
Yes,
recall.
there we go. And
Sounds like catch and release, but okay.
Yeah,
We've got
exactly.
a perch and release. Beautiful.
and-
Mr. Picklebottom, let's go ahead
and then after, basic, you can go do it on your own.
let's give a roll for those 6 days, see how you do with the basics on there. You're working with Thyra. I know it takes time working with animals. Let's see what happens.
And I don't think I get any modifiers. I think this is pretty straight for me. Yeah, let's go for it. A 19 with fear.
Not bad. All right.
Not
You seem to
bad.
be working pretty well with Thyra, but her claws do get in a little bit. I mean, a little bit too sharp sometimes, a little twinge of stress, and you mark a stress at some point during that, but you recover after a few days type of thing.
Okay.
So beautiful. So you got some basic connections with Thyra there. So she won't eat you now, so that's good. Right. Nice. Okay. So, Bench was typing. I'm waiting. No. All right. Well, here we go. I'm going to start with a dream. So let's start the game with a dream. It works when Matt Mercer does it. We'll see what happens. So basically, here we are. It's early. It's snowy. It's right before the sun comes up. I have a dream. And this dream, at this part of it, is shared. This is shared by both Benchois and Porus. Both of them have something in common. So this is shared by both of them. There are wings that are fluttering and struggling to leave the sickness of the forest behind. Both of you are pretty familiar with the forest. There's a river that runs through it, a pretty solid river that runs through it. And one part of the forest was, for years, the part that was slowly overtaken by the horrible, creeping disease, fungal disease. But it never crossed the water. It never crossed the water. That was everyone's fear, that it would cross the water. In this dream, you see this bird that's diseased. You know that animals, which are infected rarely from this, it doesn't really happen much, but animals don't last long with this. This sick bird is fluttering, flying, trying to cross, and it flies over the river. Mixed results. It's not doing well. Oars start to shed from its body, its feathers falling from it weakly. It's struggling to leave the sickness of the forest behind. You know it's a very rare thing to infect animals that cannot live, but in this moment, it does go past the river to the other part of the forest. It does make it through. In this dream, you make that connection. That's probably how the contagion spread to the rest of the forest, and this is the plight you're in now. The bird keeps flying, hits the ground, flies more, hits the ground, walks. Not doing great, leaving bits of itself and the disease behind. Horace, you wake up now. Mark a stress, please. Just to start your day with your Cheerios. Benchois, you're still asleep. You see this bird walking pretty much to the edge of the forest, just staying alive, very near death, hobbling. And you see a man. Not doing great, not diseased, but not doing well, just basically without a place to be, maybe lost his home, maybe a fire, whatever. But he's struggling to survive. And he's starving. And he sees this bird. And he is not great with nature. Some city guy down on his luck. He catches it easily. He doesn't even know how to make a fire. He's hungry. He plucks it. And he eats it raw. It is diseased, but he is starving. Time flies in your dream hour by hour. He's moving, no longer really seeing much, just moving outside of the forest, now walking along. And the disease is spreading through him. It's now affected a person. And then you see yourself. You are yourself. And you are on a job. And you remember this job. This job itself wasn't so bad. It wasn't bad at all. You're just basically escorting a small caravan. Rich merchant, his young girlfriend, his 2 young boyfriends, a lot of questionably acquired fabrics. Easy job, one person could do it, but maybe because they don't trust you, your people have another person assigned with you. Your friend, your coworker, your overseer, Eric, a stout, easily amused halfling, doesn't like complications. You're chatting as you ride alongside the caravan. You notice the man first. This really happened. This isn't a dream. This is a memory. The merchant doesn't see him. He's busy with his preoccupations. Eric notices after you. Doesn't really care. He's stumbling toward you, not doing well. He's calling out for help. What do you want to do in your dream?
I think I would immediately rush to him and say, Eric, what is going on? Is something going wrong with the missions?
Eric follows you, much more slowly, kind of reluctant to approach. The guy holds on to your shoulder. Says, "Food, if you have it." And as he says it, the spittle just drips out of his mouth, dark, staining his beard. Eric stays back. So I think this one's gone. Let him die. We could end it quickly if you want.
Who says that?
Eric says that. You're the guy who you're working with. The merchant caravan, those people aren't even with you at the moment. They're off.
Do I recognize him?
No, you don't. You've never seen him before. He says, "Please, please, just some food. Just let me be, please, please." And he just holds onto your shoulder a little tighter. He takes a few steps back. I'm so sorry. A little food.
Step back, please.
Yes.
You appear to be confused. We are not able to help you. We are on a special work right now. But there is a town. Just keep going down the road. There's a town. You will find it. It'll be fine.
Roll the duality dice. Use your presence. Let's see how this works.
Okay. Present is going to be roll. That is a 2 7s. So
Wow,
critical
critical success.
success.
He listens to you. He listens to you. He stumbles backwards, trying to obey, almost losing his footing. Yes, it's a good idea. He turns almost randomly and just starts to walk. You have no idea if he'll make it or not.
Get out my napkin and I look at it, and I wonder if for flavor the napkin kind of corrodes, turns to like black ash, and falls
Kind of
through his fingers.
just dripping through, You hear Eric's voice in your head saying, "Huh? Should killed him. No good could come of this. No good at all." You wake up. Mark a stress, please.
Oh,
Beautiful day. Cold, snowy. What do you guys want to do?
Is it fake Christmas Day?
What's that?
Is it fake Christmas today?
It is fake Christmas today. It is. It's the 7th day, and the
Tree-
Christmas trees have risen.
Day.
You're awfully quiet. Can you turn yourself up, or can I turn you up? Or
I can try.
okay, I'm gonna turn you up in the meantime. Cool, cool. Go ahead and say something.
I'm not the quick with Discord. Here we go.
No, I got you.
I think the
I
microphone is
boosted
already
you.
on max.
You're fine. I boosted
on
you.
my
You're good
end.
now. Yep.
All right, cool.
Cool. Thank you. All right. So yeah, it is. I don't want to say Christmas Day, but yeah, it's that. It's decorated Christmas trees. It's winter, but it's not Christmas Day. Okay.
It is Pagan Winter Festival Day.
I like it. Pagan Winterfest. Sold.
I want to go see what the little orphans are doing.
Beautiful. You get up, you go downstairs. It's a jovial atmosphere. Got a lot of people here who are down there and having breakfast. Several of the town folk will drop by. You have a little stream that runs through it. Some people are fishing, some old timers just do that all the time, it seems. A lot of people are excited to do that. Do you want to take off on your own to go see that?
I know Ramaris didn't really want to associate with them, but I think Mr. Picklebottom might have helped out with little orphan kids.
I don't know if Mr. Picklebottom did, but he's ready to now.
It's not
is
too
anyone
late,
else?
Mr. Scrooge.
Yeah, right. Is
Yeah.
anyone else interested in going to help the poor little orphans?
So I will say you were correct that Ramaris had not shown interest, and so it totally makes sense that you wouldn't go get him. I was actually going to say that he went there early, and I think it would be cute if when y'all got there, because he's there like leaving a little trinket for his mother, basically.
Aww.
That's
Yeah.
neat. So you did this like early in the morning before they got up?
Yeah, because I think at the end of last session, we very briefly described Ramaris like slowly over time warming up to the idea of the orphan's tree.
Yes.
And so I think he would have like snuck out early to like put a little ornament there and then, would not run away when stumbled upon.
That is just heartwarming. That's beautiful. Okay, cool. So you got to do that. I'm gonna say you found two orphans just kind of snuggling in the snow. They got up very early, right before things happened, and they look up at you, and one goes, Dad? Half asleep. And then, oh, not yet. Hi, mister. And they fall back asleep. Then you put your ornament
And
up.
yeah, I think Ramaris just like shh and like is trying to move slowly, does not want to interact with the children.
Gotcha.
Is just here to put a trinket. I think maybe his mother's herbalism pouch. He'll like drape it on one of the tree leaves. Expecting he'll be able to get it back later, so we'll see how that goes.
The mental image of a small child asking for their father back for Christmas is terrible.
Especially in these kinds of games, because you know what's going to happen, right? So yeah.
I will say I don't think Porus is necessarily he's they're not, maybe not like disappeared, but I would imagine after waking up from a nightmare like that, Porus has put themselves kind of shelved on the wall and is taking advantage of their Warden of Renewal spell just to kind of clear any stress. And feel a little bit more centered and grounded today. So not bringing attention to themselves, very much rooted on in a high place in the corner, and maybe humming quietly. But that's about it.
I like that. I like that. Good, good, good. If you're staying in your room, great. If you're in the common room, you might see Ramaris as he comes back after his secret mission.
Oh no, Ramaris would hang out there with Gerard and Mr. Picklebottom.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, sorry. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys all are at the tree now, and the kids there. And as it gets more daytime, more of the kids show up very early. I don't want to say Christmas morning. Oh God, it's hard not to, but very early, and all the kids there are there. And as the light starts, and it is a cloudy, snowy day, but as it gets brighter, all the trees that have been decorated, it's a magical day. And the trees themselves start to, now it's more like Frosty the Snowman, start to come to life. So all the trees take on whatever aspect they have been decorated by. And no one decorated trees together, pretty much. Everyone has their own little ones spread out throughout the nearby forest. And you hear cries of happiness, joy, awe, despair in some cases. A bunch of, oh, damn it, maybe next year. Things like this going on. But the particular tree that you guys have gathered around, and I think the only two that aren't there are Benchois and Porus, correct? So the particular tree you guys are gathered around with all the kids, this tree now has just the bark in the tree, bends out a bit, pulls in a bit, opens up a bit in the knotholes, are mouths, and they start to not skin tone, it stays the dark bark of the tree with the lines through it, but incredible likenesses of living people. These are the people the kids wanted to see. So you have the likenesses of their family members who have been missing, reading them. And the kids respond almost without reservation, coming over, talking to them, speaking to them. And though many voices are going on at once, it doesn't seem in this great joyous cacophony to take away from any other conversation. It's all going on at once. And people are enjoying this interaction as everything seems to come to life. Now, a few other things are going on here. If you guys have decorated something very specific for family members you guys wanted to see again, we can visit that. If not, that's fine. That's one thing. Another thing is, you see one little girl who's kind of sitting away, backed up about 15 feet into a small snowbank, even though it's cold. She's looking over, staring at this one face, appears to be her mom. Very nice face, nothing really frightening, other than a tree with many faces. You know, there's like a totem pole from hell, but other than that, nothing really frightening. As this face is smiling at her, calling her by name, telling her it's okay, sweetheart, I'm sorry I had to go. The little girl's just staring. Hard to tell what's going on in her mind, but she's just pressed into a snowbank, pretty far away, shivering, and staring at this moment. The others are all interacting and asking questions, and one of you coming home and receiving the reassuring adult answers of, I'll be with you forever. Are there any ornaments or things that you guys have put up that are very special to you, that remind you of family? Or would you rather not partake in that thing right now? Mars, I know you want the pouch, but if the will isn't there, it's not going to go. And I know you have some reservations. What do you think?
I mean, I think, yeah, Ramar starts kind of panicking when he realizes that, like, I don't think he expected that to happen. I think maybe he expected maybe like sculptures of their faces or something. And so like he starts like panicking a little bit, I guess, and like looking towards the pouch and looking towards the mouths. And I'm curious if Gerard is reacting at all to like, I think if you say that there's some willpower in there, maybe like the mother's face is like half forming but not like lively yet.
Okay. Yeah, if it's not wanted, it's not going to happen. So if you really want, you've got to believe. You've got to believe, right?
Right. And Ramars is not really sure he wants to talk to his mother. And so it's having like a little, yeah, that moment.
Beautiful. Then your eyes have lit on this blank space on the tree that's ready for you, but not pressing.
But then I look at Gerard.
That's what I was going to say. Me too.
I think Gerard has a different relationship with their mother's death than Ramars does. I think he's made peace with it a long time ago. I think probably being around a lot of people who often deal with in and around death, also just his natural inclinations, probably made it easy for him to process those emotions. So I don't think he would think this is, interesting and hopefully healing for the little kiddos. But I don't think he needs closure.
So you're enjoying what's going on, and the kids enjoying that. You're right. You're right. That closure of the kids going on, and just enjoying the scene.
Yes, but I think I would also note that one kid is not getting out of it what the other kids seem to be. So I think I would go over and see what's going on there.
All right.
Mr. Picklebottom would join.
Okay. So you both go walking over to you, and she looks up at you, and she just kind of shakes her head and just points at that tree face that is her mother, just smiling, just gesturing. And as she's pointing and looking at you two, concerned coming over, it releases the emotions in her. She just starts crying. And you realize that's the moment when it's real for her. That it sinks in that she did lose her mom. Mom just realizes it at the same time too. Says, honey, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
I'm going to remark how brave she is for confronting these, feelings, and how hard she must have worked to, be able to call forth her mother's spirit from the tree. And I'm going to use my Soldier's Bond ability. Once per long rest, when I compliment someone or ask them about something they're good at, we both gain 3 hope. So I'm giving this NPC child 3 hope.
Oh my god, that's awesome. She had
nice.
no hope left in life. That's beautiful. She's gonna burn it immediately. She's gonna be brave from this. Suddenly she's filled with hope, quite literally. 3 is pretty good. She burns it. She stands, shakes the snow off, shivering. She goes over to stand next to her mother's face. They speak in whispers. Eyes light up. She tells her everything she wished she could have. It's a beautiful moment. Damn, that was good. So it turns out pretty well. Nice.
How is our little Charlie Brown tree doing?
Yeah, the Charlie Brown tree. You go over to the Charlie Brown tree now?
Yeah,
think,
Mr. Picklebottom, I want to see how his communing with the tree has
Yes.
resulted.
Yes. Okay. So Benchois and Porus are still not there, but right? So you guys go over to the...
I don't think I wouldn't want to go there without them. I would
Yeah, I
say.
feel sorry, Porus just went to go check on her daughter, but I feel like she would have gone to the Charlie Brown tree to help kind of commune and center. Would you be at would you be at our tree?
Yeah.
Yeah, she'd
I
be at our
think
tree.
after
Beautiful.
prolonged cleansing ritual in the morning, that I also would take Porus and we'd go out and arriving late because we slept in.
Beautiful. I
Yes.
like that. Since Benchois is stirring and starting to leave, I have to get into this little section, so I've got to kind of cut for a moment. So sorry. Benchois, you're in your room. And you're taking off your tapestry, and you've been doing stuff, because stuff for the past 6 days, right? And, but you've taken off the tapestry. And you were wearing it picture inside, so you never got a good look at it. Are you looking at it now?
As I take it off, I would lay it across the bed and flatten it out straight, very like OCPD.
Okay.
Make it tight and then
Picture
take a
up
look at it.
or picture down? Picture up?
I would probably put the picture up, yes.
Okay. Since you have been wearing it, since you've been associated with that, it was quite a different picture. Before Sarlin had it, before the Possum Fae had it, now you have it. So you have quite a different picture. And here is what you see. Let's see, there you are. I know this doesn't look like you, sorry about that. I got the rings right, but that's about it. But anyway, there's you. And there is the ancient dragon that was killed, that is alive again from all of this. And you can tell by looking at this, the dragon views you as a friend. Final piece hammering this home. When the guy was stumbling away from you, he was heading north. Okay, so you want to go down and join everybody?
Yes, let me make a quick note in my journal. But yeah,
You got it.
Boris, if you have not left already, I would grab you. But if you have already left, I probably am just now noticing that I am
no,
alone.
I'm just up here in the corner. Sorry, I found a dark place. I kind of woke up with whatever the equivalent of a migraine is for a mushroom. So,
Oh, God.
just we're all good. I feel a little bit more rooted.
Come. He
Okay.
raises his hand up and offers you a spot.
Excellent. Let's go see a tree. Yay.
Oh, that's right, the
Tree.
tree. Benchois, like,
Definitely.
not ready to
That's
confront
awesome.
any demons today.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
As you guys all go pretty much as one to see your little Charlie Brown tree, which is just falling apart, but my God, it had spirit and a heart, didn't it? But you go over to that little tree that you decorated so nicely, and you all put things that were fun to make it pretty and beautiful and honestly homey. And that was the trigger for the tree. At first, when you get there, it's strange because you don't see a little tree anymore. You see a very large, more like a thick redwood, big tree there. It has your ornaments on it. Bit more difficult to spot because this thing is now very high in the sky. But you do see your ornaments all around this. In the front of the tree, there is a wooden door built into it. It looks like there's a fair amount of room inside of it, too.
There
you
are
gotta go in the
no
tree.
organs
Beautiful.
or dead animals or sacrifices or anything around this
No,
door.
it doesn't look like that
Are
at all.
there?
Well, if you
I'm
want to go
looking
experiment other
very
areas around, but
closely.
good. Go ahead and give me a roll. This is a good time for it.
Sorry, what am I rolling for?
To see if you notice anything around the tree. You're looking very closely for something creepy.
Okay. I got with hope 16.
Pretty solid. You don't. It all seems magical and lovely. It seems homey. And your ornaments have grown right into the trees that have influenced it. And you guys set this up with nothing bad at all. It was all good, sweet, wonderful, heartfelt stuff. You nourished your tree. There's the door to it. Gerard, I think you said you went into it?
Oh yeah.
Horace
Nice.
is very excited and likely right behind. Oh my
Beautiful.
goodness.
You guys open it, you go
It's
into
a
it.
home.
It is. It is a home. It is a beautiful thing. There are rooms with different doorways in it. You can open and close a full room 3 stories of this thing going up, a little narrower as it goes up there, with stairs all built in, all perfect wood. You now have a home for this place. So even when the magic wears off and the tree stops being sentient, this tree will remain, and you've got a home here now. So that is your gift for decorating the tree. Yeah. You got a tree house.
We have a home in Peskin where the
Home in
sexy
Peskin.
librarian is.
Yes.
And we can
Home
always
base,
come back for
home base.
tax day.
And
as
we
like
can
a
come back
little
for tax day.
vacation home. Aw.
All right, we role play, taking a year off in Peskin, get filthy rich, and then resume our adventures.
Of course. In real life, I probably would do that. So yeah.
Wait, but our tree is supposed to also be sentient, is it not?
It is.
Tree,
It absolutely is.
can you respond to us?
There is a knocking. Some of the branches is clunk clunk against the thing.
Well, are you happy?
Clunk clunk. That's a yeah.
Porus, I think our tree is very happy for what we did for it.
I am so happy with our tree. Can I try and commune with the tree in some way? Let me see. I would like to. I'd like to roll nature's tongue to see if I can speak the language of the natural world. It gives me the ability to speak with animals and plants if I roll successfully on an instinct roll.
Okay. Sounds good.
Fear, knowledge. Okay. I think I tried this once before with our very first game, and I think I forgot to use it ever since.
This would be the time.
Dang it. Okay, so I rolled a 12, which doesn't seem great. I
was actually setting it as a 10, to be honest, because it's a magical thing. It's trying to communicate anyway. So you get this
it says on a roll with fear.
Oh, it's a fear?
Their knowledge might be limited or come at a cost.
Might be.
Gotcha.
Might be. But this is a nice tree. It's a good point, Connor.
You feel it in your soul of your feet, right? Because you're standing on this thing. So you feel it and it enters you. And basically, it's pretty much talking to you. Pretty much whatever you want to. Ramar's has got kind of the Morse code thing going with the tree branches clacking. But you've got that spell. You're communing with the nature. You're doing the whole druid thing. So you've got this. It's basically, welcome home, children. Thank you for being here. Thank you for making me. Thank you for making me whole. Welcome.
We're so welcome. What is your name?
Don't know. I think home is good.
Home. You are a home. Well, thank you. Do you need anything? Would you like us to introduce ourselves? Can we make you more comfortable? Yes.
To make you comfortable. We're a family. I will take care of you. I will keep you sheltered. You have a home. I am home.
And it's okay that we leave home sometimes, but as long as we come back.
Yes. Yes. I am home.
What is
it doesn't seem like the
for you?
brightest needle in the haystack, but it's just happy.
Well, home, is there a good way we can commune with you? It's like 2 knocks a yes and 1 knock a no. Just clarifying for the non-tree speaking folks here, you know.
Sounds very, very good. And you hear this knock, 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 knock all over the place, which has to sound weird to everybody else. Horses communing, and there's this clang, clang, clang all over the place.
I swear there's a poltergeist in here. I go hunting for the poltergeist.
You don't find much.
So yes, 2 knocks is yes and 1 knock is no.
2 knocks is yes, 1 knock is no.
Well, home, it's such an honor, and we're just gonna take a look around. But I guess if I have any more questions, I'll check back in at some point. You know, it's been nice. I'm Porus, by the way. Okay.
I'm home.
Home, so good to meet you. If you need anything, you can knock 3 times for me, okay?
Knock, knock, knock.
Oh, home, you goose. Thank you. I'll talk to you later.
Knock, knock.
My favorite.
Boris, do you tell the rest of us of the communication system?
You guys all just bang, 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 bang,
I
bang.
just muted my mic, and honestly, probably Porus would like just start walking around again really excitedly and then be like, I forgot to say. So 1 knock is no, 2 knocks is yes. The tree, our tree's name is Home. This is Home. Hi, Home. Everyone say hi, Home.
Knock, knock,
Hi,
knock, 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 knock,
home.
knock.
Oh,
Oh, lovely. If tree knocks 3, or I'm sorry, not tree, excuse me, Home. If Home knocks 3 times, please let me know. That is how they get my attention so I can, chat with them about anything they might need. But they said make ourselves comfortable. So no poltergeists. I think I heard
Knock,
that.
knock.
I don't know where Benchwa went, but so exciting.
No poltergeist then?
No ghosts. All love.
may I ask a question to home?
Knock,
Yes?
knock. Oma apparently can hear all of you guys, so yeah.
Oh, there's no privacy.
Nope. There is a built-in restroom here, but yeah. We won't detail that.
The walls have ears take on new meaning.
They do, yes.
I think Mr. Picklebottom would sort of jump with surprise and suddenly remember with a pang of anxiety. Home. Sorry to bring you into some business dealings, but agree with a fine young man named Edwin that do you happen to have a picnic, a table cover somewhere on your 3-person?
Above the board, are you asking for like a tablecloth type of thing?
It was we agreed that Edwin would stitch the tablecloth and would display the merchandise upon the tree as it took upon life.
Oh, right. Okay.
So I
Yes,
was
you're absolutely right.
wondering if it's somewhere on your treeness.
Beautiful. There will be a knock knock, and this will be when you discover the dining room. And it's going to be the dining room table. So it'll be there completely etched all around it, and gilt edges, and yeah, it's right on the dining room table. We'll do it that way.
That's not quite the terms of the contract. I believe I was supposed to have it displayed outside the tree for everybody else to see for Edwin's finest. Gerard, what was the name of it? Edwin's finest goods?
I think it's finest goods, but I can't imagine that you would have specified, given that at the time the tree was about 3 feet tall.
I think it was more about the spirit of the contract than the letter of the law.
Oh,
But
yeah, Finder Things, and it was renamed to Finest
Finest.
Things.
finest things. That's right.
Well, Tree. I mean, while you're Tree home, while you're sentient, perhaps you could relinquish the banner in here, and we could relocate it outside.
Knock knock. And it kind of shivers loose and flops off.
I think Mr. Picklebottom would, sticking to his side of the agreement, take it up, would give it a quick inspection this way, that way. It's the right dimensions. Take it outside, and I have an idea. Mr. Picklebottom runs back inside. Remy, join me for a moment.
Of course, of course.
Mr. Picklebottom's very excited, so his belly is bouncing as Remy and Mr. Picklebottom go outside. I've got a job for Syra. And then sticks up his arm enthusiastically.
And then Remy looks up and you see Thyra in the tree above, and Remy just gives a quick like a little whistle of like, yeah, come on. And then she engages with you.
Great. So Thyra then lands on Mr. Picklebottom's arm. Mr. Picklebottom hands the tablecloth to Thyra, and sort of, I don't know if Thyra understands gestures. I think dogs are the only animals that understand gestures. Points up into the tree, high up into the tree. Go bring it into the top of the tree.
It was pretty special, don't you think so, Ramars? I think so.
Yeah, I would say pretty special. And so
but for how well she does it, I guess I would say that Mr. Picklebottom should roll and
Mhm.
use her
I like it.
service animal modifier, which I believe
Ooh.
is a +2.
Is that your emotional
Yeah.
support hawk?
Oh, shit. Okay. I thought I got a 2, but I actually got double 1s.
Oh, beautiful.
And so
Critical success!
Perfect. Tyra flies up
That's
and
awesome.
starts to hang it and everything, and it works beautifully because
Incredible.
Home has actually cleared out a space of branches, so it fits perfectly in there, way above, right above the door, and there's a nice spot for it.
Mm.
So Thyra just zooms in on it and sets it there, and Home helps with the branches, and it mounts it beautifully.
My work here is done.
There you go. Merry Christmas. I mean, happy tree day.
Remy wants to explore what facilities are inside Home. If there's a dining room, what else is in here?
Woof. Okay. Lots of different things. There's a room for each of you. And Home is still active and sentient this day. So you got a dining room, you've got a room for each of you. And the bathroom, I guess. But the room for each of you is still sentient and essentially moldable for today only, while Home is sentient. So if you want any additions, it's like a home remodeling show with an unlimited budget.
Home is going to die.
No, but not
It will
sentient.
live, but it will
Sentient.
lose its consciousness.
Right.
We've known that. We've known that since the beginning, that Home would only be sentient for one day.
Forrest
One
does
day
not
per
realize this yet.
year. It'll come back next year.
Yeah.
Forrest has not realized this yet. Emma just realized this and is very upset.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh no.
Home knocks 3
I think-
times.
I think Benchwa would also request a like a man cave, if that's possible, as a wing, an attachment that is out over the side of the tree.
Oh,
So
there
it's
you
like
go.
a balcony,
Balcony man.
maybe on the second floor,
Beautiful.
and that it has a place where he can have a desk and look at his paperwork things and be a detective. And it has a holder for his scope and then another holder for his tissues to clean himself.
That's beautiful. It's all made of high quality wood and it starts to form. Give it 10 or 15 minutes, it'll be done. It's a creaking as it grows into place.
Home, is it possible to add a like greenhouse plus compost room potentially?
Knock, knock.
Oh, you're the best.
It was creaking
Thank you.
way up, pretty much high.
We will be
Picture it kind of like a crow's nest type of thing, way up there. So
Oh,
built in, so I can
amazing.
get the sunlight and everything, and starts to make a nice place with a big basin area for composting. Ew, but yeah.
Home, I am just so glad that we have you on our team forever now. This is just incredible. So fantastic.
Knock, knock, knock.
Home, could we maybe create like a crow's nest of sorts up in the limbs of the tree, ideally accessible only by fawn?
Knock, knock.
No ladder, just jump.
Knock, knock.
A very a jump one. I was gonna say that Ramaris would want to put structures on the outside rather than via the inside, so this is perfect.
Almost
With a
starts to
final
work.
jump up to a crow's nest.
I like it. Home starts to work and sets up a whole bunch of really thick branches arranged like a spiral staircase going around there where only fawns can leap up to it. Very dangerous for human, possible, but dangerous. Up to a very top mounted platform type of area. Knock, knock.
This pleases me.
Cool. Home's doing some remodeling. There's a lot of loud creaking and swaying, but Home's doing a good job. Magic, you know.
Home is doing a phenomenal job.
Any other home requests for
What kind?
home
Yeah,
repair,
what kind of
home
room does
maintenance,
Mr.
home
Picklebottom
modeling?
need?
Yeah, I think Mr. Picklebottom would sort of humbly request the construction of a simple stage on the bottom floor with bench seating in front of it. Simple corner stage. Yeah, just something humble.
Something like a fancy home entertainment center type of thing with a stage area in there and seating and like
A platform, bench seating in front, and maybe also a couple of not quite props, but I need a barrel, need a box, I need 3 boxes of varying heights. You could stack them; they come into different
that's great.
uses.
That's great.
Yeah, 3 boxes, 2 barrels, 1 stage, 3 benches.
It's oddly
Uh,
specific, but I love it. Okay.
yeah,
Home
no
starts doing
splinters,
this and
please.
it builds the extra components and it starts to creak and expand and builds it for you. Knock knock.
So above board, like it would be ridiculous to ask home to turn into some kind of like mobile home, right?
Oh, that's funny. Oh my god, I haven't even
With, like,
considered that. Oh my god.
mechanical
What,
abilities,
like an ant?
so we could
Like an
go
inch, yeah.
somewhere in the home.
You can always try. I don't have no idea. I'll wing it. You can always try it. We'll see what happens.
I mean, it's a
What-
giant redwood, right? So
What are we doing
It's
18
a
hours
giant
when it
redwood.
stops being able to do that?
no, but like if it builds the machinery, but I mean, then you're able to run it. I don't know. I feel like maybe in general, I was like, it's a really tall tree. It's probably
tall
not
tree.
very,
Probably not very
steady.
mobile.
Yeah, dang, that would have
Especially
been really
because I
fun
was
though.
actually I was just about to ask Home if we could do some remodeling in its root systems as well. So I think that would make it even less mobile.
I mean, it could be an ent. Just saying.
Who knows?
could.
Whatever you guys
Feeling
want to try.
maybe like a moving castle. We can call it whomever's moving castle, but
There we go. Okay. Porus will just let that one go. But Porus is going to continually say out loud how much they are just so excited that Home is now a part of the team. And I'm just going to leave that there. Home's
That's
part of the
sweet.
team.
There's lots
I don't
of
know if
triple
anyone's
knocks
listening, but
periodically.
Oh, well, for Bars, I mean, for the rest of today, Home is part of the team.
It's like Ramar says
No,
finding
home-
out Santa isn't real. I'm sorry, like Porus is finding out Santa isn't real, right? I mean,
no. No, Home is now one of us. This is just so nice. And they're going to keep doing
Sure.
all this.
We're gonna keep having this Home, but like Home's gonna not be able to change after today. I just want to make sure you understand that like the sentience of Home won't be here tomorrow.
Home changed in a different way than all of the other trees. I just have a feeling Home can communicate with us. I think Home
As long as you
transcends this
understand
holiday.
what I am trying to tell you. That's all I care about.
I hear you,
Yep.
and I feel like I had enough devastating news over the last few days that
hmm
I think you should just let me have this one. And maybe if we all believe
That was
hard
oh yeah, that's exactly where I'm at too. I just
Okay,
wanted to
great.
make sure that I had done my
Fantastic.
due diligence of saying out loud what I needed to
Okay.
say, which I don't need to say again.
No, because we're all going to keep saying Home's living forever. Because if you say it, you manifest it, right?
I am going to say that I am very much enjoying Home being a member of our team.
Woo! Excellent. Team Home. We love it. I'm going to go find the compost room now. Thanks,
knock
Home.
knock.
As Mr. Picklebottom continuously realizes things he's forgotten about, suddenly pats his rotund sides, and realizes, um, oh, dearest Home,
Knock knock.
I, I had lent you, for the purposes of decor, my trusty sidearm, my rapier. Um, is it currently within these confines?
It's outside hanging on a branch. You get a knock knock,
Okay.
and then there's some cluttering as it kind of hands it from one branch to the other, going down there and then into the entrance, and sets it as far as it can reach this scraggly branch and sets it gently on the floor.
Excellent. Bottom takes off his hat, bows,
Knock knock.
sort of not in knowing which direction, and holsters it. Thank you.
I like the treehouse era. That's pretty cool. Maybe that's like that. I'll take it.
House, I was wondering, I have an interesting project for you. Can you, I was hoping to maybe create like an interesting, cellar, sort of natural cave-like room, uh, that I don't know if you could do this, but I think Porus would like it if you attracted some interesting mushrooms from the area, and we could have like a cool little mushroom cave.
There is
How
a
about that?
knock knock. Kind of a slower knock knock. This is dealing with the root system, but it is, and it grows, and the whole tree kind of sways a bit as it digs deeper on one side than the other. And then it
Mhm.
starts to build underneath, and it's going to be mainly wood structures down there, a huge root system to kind of support it, but also allowing some natural earth and stonework in there as well. So it does eventually build into this nice, and it is really good at sending out roots and stuff to break up the stone into nice soil, which is suitable for growing.
Loamy soil. And to whoever's nearby, remarks be like, I'm kind of hoping that like if we can gather a bunch of mushrooms, Porus seems to always be able to talk to mushrooms. And so maybe as like Holmes' consciousness fades, we can still have some life here for them.
We could always catch a poltergeist. I mean, that
Do you know where to get one of those?
I have a few in my closet. But in Senzula, no, I, I might have to do some research. I can get back with you. I have someone who knows about these things.
Is the mushroom basement complete?
It is becoming complete now. Yeah. Knock knock.
Give it like 15 or 20 minutes and you might hear like Porus's quiet feet. Actually, you won't hear them because I forgot that Porus is naturally silent. But you will not hear Porus, and then you will just suddenly hear, did you know there's a mushroom room? There's a mushroom room. House, home, you're
Holmes
amazing.
must have made that especially for you.
Knock
No
knock.
one can eat them or make beer out of them. Understood?
That was
Excellent.
yes, that is understood. You understand that, Winerba? No
So
making beer of these mushrooms.
Minerva
what do
kind
we
of
do with them?
nods. She's a bit confused by things, and she's like, yeah. She's, but you remember we had that good mushroom wine at the Black Path Tavern? That was good. Oh,
We don't talk about those days, Minerva. We don't talk about them. It was a rough
Sorry.
time for all of us, okay? And what do you mean, what do you do with the mushrooms, Gerard? You enjoy their company, you talk to them, you cherish them, it's just like any other plant. You speak kind things to it and it grows more. And well, I personally will talk to them. I'm sorry that you all lack the capabilities to commune with such beautiful, amazing creatures. But if you ever want to talk to a mushroom, I can help facilitate that. But goodbye for now. I'm going to go greet every single beautiful thing down there and let them know I am here for them. And I don't know how long I disappear for.
Goodbye. I'm going to ascend to my newly built crow's nest and see if there's any other cool trees that got made.
You got it. You go up there, people are enjoying things. It's when you're ascending, you actually have to go to the outside of it and hop around those kind of wide branches, stripped of any kind of smaller branches, so it's really nice that way, and kind of a little flattened on the top to get around it, going like a spiral staircase up to the very top. Top view, pretty high off the ground. Good view. You're the tallest tree in the immediate area, which is kind of nice. You're starting off looking for other places. Snow's lightly falling, very cold. You can see your breath from the exertion. And you do see a lot of the trees magically alive, doing various things. People gathered around, enjoying pretty much whatever they're into. They've groomed their trees to be whatever service they want for this day. There's a lot of celebrations. You've got a group of half possum fae and half giants over by one tree way out there that you guys haven't discovered, and they've adorned it with different kinds of grapes. And so it's now just a gigantic, big kind of vine covered thing with different jugs of wine growing from it, and they're just partying like crazy. Various other people just enjoying different things. They're growing from it. A lot of the trees for the regular, nice decorated thing, trees have sprouted different kinds of ornaments that are interesting or useful or exciting for the listeners. One has a bunch of musicians has grown wooden flutes, violins, things like this. They just kind of pluck off, snap off, and they're experimenting, and music fills the air. The laughter from the partiers. All this is very good. But go ahead and roll and see if you spot some interesting stuff.
All right, I'm rolling instinct, and I rolled an 11 with fear.
Not huge. I'll bring my fear up to 11 now. Ironic. All right. With that, I'm not going to give you a ton of details. But you did notice one tree, which looks a bit weird. It's pretty far away. And it's got ruins all along it. You recognize it as magical ruins. You're not a magic user yourself, are you? You're just a fighter type?
No, just
Right.
meat.
Okay. So you don't really know what the magic runes are saying. Looks maybe fey in nature, perhaps. A lot of magical ruins along it. And this tree seems to be moving, pulsing, breathing. And instead of a straight up trunk going on and tapering as it grows taller, it looks like this tree is actually shrunk down a bit, becoming more the shape of a barrel cactus type of thing. And it's moving outward and inward. Almost like it's pulsing or breathing or something with these runes along. And the branches on the outside have also shrunk in, tightened, become even harder, and look like there are spikes defending it.
And Mr. Picklebottom did not tell us about his escapade
Nope.
last session, right? Okay. Hey, Remy, would you mind taking a look at this?
With an 11, you don't quite see the people or person down there. So,
Gotcha.
chink.
Yeah, but I do see something weird.
Yes.
And I have
And so I'll go up there.
another
and
fawn
take a
brother who is probably better at seeing it than I am, and or has a flying critter that can see for
Yeah,
us.
Thyra's there too.
I was gonna say I will send Thyra. Yeah.
Oh, I love the
and
notes. That's great.
use Her scout
Love those notes of yours. Very cool.
feature. So I'll spend a hope to use her scout feature. And that will be a 6 with hope.
Yeesh. Well, congrats on the hope.
Yeah.
You see the main tree looks more like a barrel cactus that's breathing with heavy duty spikes on it and weird glowing runes of red in it. But you don't see the person or people around there. Maybe they're actually not there at the moment, so.
Thyra doesn't really want to get closer to that thing. The way it's moving is kind of threatening. I think if we want to get a closer look, we should go from the ground.
Okay, yeah, I'll check it out. Seems weird enough to warrant a closer look.
Okay.
So we'll leap down and grab people on the way. Hey guys, there's a concerning looking tree. It's freaking Thyra out a little bit.
Just to clarify, this tree is way on the outskirts.
Well, we can all go together. And he puts his rings on.
Is it one of
Right.
those evil people again with the intestines?
It didn't look like that group, but there were runes in the tree.
Do any of us read runes?
Thyra said they were red and evil looking.
Mm.
Well,
I failed runes in college.
oh, I didn't know you went to college. That's a fun
It
fact.
ruined him.
Yes, I went to the academy.
Ah, very fun. Mushrooms don't really get much education, so I don't know. But we communicate differently. It's always fascinating to hear what the humans are up to. But yes, bad trees, bad people, we don't like it. So off we go. More poop
And-
down the chimneys.
Mr. Picklebottom sort of jumps next to Porus with a and of course actually then sort of says, "Oh, I'm not entitled to do this." Stops everybody, runs up onto stage, and jumps onto a box onto the stage just to address the whole team and say that with homes secure, the home front is secure. Supply lines are secure. Let us set forth on this mystical quest with relatively little information, but a good hunch and maybe some red lights. I sally forth.
Beautiful. As
Few
you finish
moments
this
pass
little
in
speech,
silence, and yeah.
And that was
We
really
love it.
an attempt. That's an attempt to do rally. So once per session, describe how I rally the party and give yourself and each of your allies a rally dice. So you can spend a d6 to add to any of your action, reaction, damage, or rolls, or reduce the number of stress equal to whatever you roll.
that may be very
Is there a
useful.
way?
And as you finish that, a whole bunch of the trees branches start clacking together. Sounds like applause.
Is there a way to mark that on the website, or should I just like put that in my personal notes? The route. It's called Rowdy Dice.
Rally dice.
Rally.
I like
I don't know
rowdy
why I
dice.
I do
heard
That's
kind of like
great.
rowdy.
rowdy dice.
I think
Like
Boris
rowdy.
is just
Yeah.
ready to
Now it's rowdy dice.
I love it.
It's def rowdy dice. Yeah.
That's
rally
the
dice.
drunken
Okay.
bards thing, yeah.
Look. Oh, find a way to make note of that because I sometimes forget that I have things. I often forget that I have things in real life and in character. So
And I think with that, Mr. Picklebottom sort of "Follow me!" and heads out the door.
All right.
Possibly
So you
alone.
guys head out and you're going over to that place. Thyra knows the way. You guys have both seen it from the top. You do make your way over on this magical day, and Tree just kind of clank, 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 clank to say goodbye as you head out. You're heading through it. Snow is still falling. It's coming down a bit heavier now. It's getting pretty cold. Called about noon, midday. So you're heading over to this place. You didn't see any people there yet, but eventually following the path, well, no path, sorry, following the way, you do kind of find it. It doesn't really look much like a tree anymore. There's still bark on it. The bark has been carved over much of it. Not thickly, but just fingernail claws width as it carves into, God, I feel like I'm doing ASMR, as it carves into it and makes these little red marks which are glowing and just kind of slowly pulsing and flowing with color. And you have these shortened tree branches that have congealed to very dense spikes naked of bark. They're all spread out there. It looks like a barrel cactus from hell. And you're coming over, maybe alerted by your presence, maybe sensing, because that's the nature of this creature. You see, once again, something that a few of you may have met before. Nobody's really talked about it, have they? So you see it, the fox spirit. This is Aluza, and she is right there, and she is waiting for you between you and the tree. She's only about 20 feet away from the tree. Her hands are behind her back. Heels are just moving almost independently behind. She has a soft smile, this beautiful fox spirit. She greets you all. Says, hope you're having a wonderful tree day. Hope you will come in friendship. I think our business has ended peaceably, yes?
I look at her and recalling our previous escapades, I say, "Your kind all look alike to me. Have we had dealings before?"
Benoit, you say that to her?
Yes,
She
kind of
looks at
abrasively.
you. She looks at you. And she looks at your friends and has a very neutral expression. And she says, "If you wish to have met me, then we have met and make that happen. And if you wish not to have met me, then we have not met and I can make that happen."
Well, in that case, we have not met, and nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. Good to meet you. How is your trees going today, my friends? Did it turn out the way you wanted?
Better than we could have
Even
hoped.
better.
Good. Good. And that gives me hope.
That's true.
Usually I'm the one that gives people hope, but you have given me hope. Do not mean to be rude. That is not my nature. I think my tree's time is almost here, so if you'll excuse me, I just kind of smile softly and waits like a host when it's very late at night for the guests to leave.
What is your tree going to do when it awakens?
She looks at Ramar, she kind of tilts her head a bit, thinking. I hope. I don't think you would understand. Go ahead and roll. If you want to, go ahead and roll and see if you can just wait it to open up. Go and roll presence. See how you do.
Presence. That is a 19 with fear.
Bam. All right. She takes a deep breath. And she crosses her arms in front of her. And she looks at Mars and says, I hope this will be what I need. I hope this will be my new master. I hope this will be my new center. I hope this will be what I need.
I'm having a flashback of maybe a frog. Is that what I?
Yeah, do you need a new master? Like, why can't you just be your own master?
She shakes her head, slowly closes her eyes, smiles a bit, opens them again, kind of laughs. It's not my nature. It's not my nature. I need that. Just like I need all of you. I can help you. You know this. If there's anything you need, anything I can do, let me know. If there's anything that troubles you, she takes a slow step forward, spreads her arms innocently in front of her. If there's anything you wish, or anything that hurts, I can take it away. It's a matter of
No, we're not going through
be the
this again.
time.
No,
I
no,
can take
no,
your
no.
hurt and give it to my tree. Now is the time.
Why is everyone so upset? She seemed very complimentary of our home.
Did I just hear that she feeds her tree on pain?
That's what I heard.
I feel like that may be problematic.
Mr.
Is that why it looks
Picklebottom
so
just,
pokey?
Mr. Picklebottom just whispers to the party only, I've had lower back pain for the last week. I don't know. I don't know.
Not worth it.
That's true.
Have you all met her?
I look over to Porus
There was
and
that
say,
day you were sick.
"Yes, We did have a run-in with her kind. I do believe this is indeed the woman that we almost may have ended. And yes,
Hmm.
the pain that she offers to take away, it just does not feel, it does not take away the real pain, which is the emptiness from knowing that you went through it and can never feel it again. I think we should leave.
Okay. Yeah, this is all a little unsettling. What do we do about the poor tree?
Maybe we just leave, but stay in the area. Just make sure it doesn't go on a rampage.
It's slowly expanding, slowly contracting, at the speed of slow breaths.
Getting weird, like egg vibes from it.
She says, I
I
can
mean,
take your pain. Anything
no, no,
from
no.
lower back pain. She laughs a bit at Mr. Picklebottom. To something deeper. And she stares at everybody else.
Indigestion?
Now she just
I think
laughs. You are fun. I'd like to keep you happy. Can I do that?
Well, looks at Gerard do the motion that he just did and goes, okay. And sort of goes a little bit behind Gerard now. Just one scotch behind Gerard.
It would make me happy if this creepy tree didn't hatch.
She looks back at the tree, looks at Gerard. This tree is not for you. It will not bother you. I have no quarrel with you. I'm here to help. You have pain, so I can help.
That tree looks like it would cause a lot of pain.
No. It would be something for me that I need. It won't hurt you. I promise. I
Who
do
will it
not
hurt?
lie.
Who will it hurt?
Why? Be someone that I serve. My last master was this pained expression. Looks down into the snow, looks up at you guys, and she is very good at hiding what happens, but for a brief moment, her eyes flash briefly on Ramars, then focus for 2 beats on Benchois. Then she looks away. Taken from me.
Well, I am getting a little antsy here, and before people start pointing blame anywhere, I wonder if we should resolve this issue. Now, I do come with a very qualified inspector of trees, this Mr. Picklebottom here. Wondering if this is up to code, considering it is moving and glowing.
Our tree was moving too. Guys, we were able to do what we wanted with our tree. The last time we ran into this lady, I will say, we were not on the receiving end of the threat. Is how Ramars would phrase it. He's like, I think that maybe we should just leave her be with her tree.
I
I
agree. There's no crime to look creepy.
He doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. Grits his teeth
We
and
can
says,
stay nearby, and if anything is rampaging, then we can get involved.
you are not the one who jumps in front when it beats the. It's fine. We can go.
Best of luck with your tree.
Nods,
Remember,
smiles, just beatifically. Thank you.
Kind thoughts, kind trees, right? That's what today's about. Woo!
Very kind thoughts.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Can't wait to see it. It's kind of a smile that doesn't reach the eyes as much as possible.
Yep. All right. So you guys are
Do we stay in the area?
shooting? Okay. Are you guys gonna hang around at a perimeter, or what do you? Are you just?
I guess I want
backing
to
off,
see
or-
what comes out when it hatches. Yeah.
So you want to hang back for a bit? Okay. Is it like, are you staying like obviously like 100 feet away type of thing, or what do you? What's the plan?
Ramars would try and pull everyone so that we're like out of sight at least. Ramars would be like, Ramars is pretty emphatic here. Like she deserves her privacy in her tree, but if you're going to insist, we can watch from the.
Well, you are the ranger, so you
shadows.
could definitely go and find a decent spot and vantage point for
Mhm.
sure. All right, so you find a spot, and on this happy tree day, you guys stake out a fox demon, as one does. After about an hour, your tree starts to hatch. And it hatches with this shattering of wood. It's loud. It's like a huge tree getting split by bolts of lightning. Boom, 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 repeatedly over and over. Crack. These pieces just shatter and fall off. And inside of it is not what you... I don't want to give anything away, so I won't do that. But it's not what you've seen before. Let's put it that way. Instead, it is a large, red-skinned guy. Looks like a Inferni in this game, right? Like an Inferni type of guy. But again, she's got a penchant for very tall individuals, so about a 12-foot tall individual like this, kind of a giant Inferni, is the best way to describe it. Pure, bright red skin, scales where it makes sense for armor on the shoulders, on the neck, along through the forehead, long, thick, dark hair, slight tusks, white horns. Out of this tree stands up there, Flexus stretching a newborn, essentially summoned using the conduit of the tree. So this new creature is there. Looks around, smiles, just starts laughing. Just digs its hands into the snow, holds it up, it just sizzles and boils away in his hand as plumes of steam rise, and then it just roars out into the night. Sorry, day. But it is enjoying itself, and it is born. The nine-tailed fox demon just crouches down in front and just smiles and watches. This little display goes on for about 20 minutes. And then she approaches, and then they start to talk. You guys are too far away to hear things. Tell me what you do.
See, not a rampaging destructo god, just a weird new, kind of kinky subdom relationship that we don't need to be involved in. We've got a cool tree of our own, and I don't know why we're wasting time worrying about this other person's tree.
I will be the last person to judge a book by its cover. But here I think that based on what I know, that thing, he like motions with his open hand, that thing is gonna cause us problems a little bit later. So it's just little right now. It might be just a little problem now. But I get it. We can walk away and maybe let it be someone else's problem. But I am foreseeing in the crystal ball of crystal balls that this will be a problem.
While everyone is talking, Forrest would like to very discreetly try and use their toes to talk with the mycelial network and eavesdrop on their conversation.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay.
I don't want to move my arms though and make it obvious.
Okay. So very subtly, you're wiggling your
Okay.
toes, and it's kind of sinking in.
Yes.
All right, let's
It's
do
just
it.
an instinct roll.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Now these
Okay, it was an 18
solid
with fear though. So there you go. You're
handful.
welcome.
Yep, thank you.
Oh,
So when you're doing this, I'm trying to remember. Was there a chart to roll on the answers that you got, or was it a full?
is there a chart?
Was there one of those
Like, is
things
there?
like maybe I'm getting it mixed up with a different kind of communication thing on there? Was there a guideline to the communications on that? Like,
It just says make an instinct roll to use your mycelial array to speak with others of your ancestry. On a success, you can communicate across any distance. There's not a cost.
wow.
There's not anything because it's all
Okay.
ancestral.
Good. All right. So you listen. So everything around you kind of goes quiet, dark, and still. And there are happy sounds all around, and it's a little disconcerting as the happy sounds go away. And then you're focused on this one specific area. There are bits of fungus growing on nearby trees and some mushrooms around. Start hearing this, and there's a distinct lack of animals. These are not an animal-friendly zone. And you have the fox demon and this giant red inferni type. The basic conversation goes something like, the very happy, overjoyed, gigantic newcomer is basically like, thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's so good to be out of there. I'm glad you had an opening. We could do such wonderful things together. Yes, it's actually a beautiful town here. I had to leave and I discovered this place. It's all kinds of hopes, but I think there's some greed, some feelings of inequity that we can use. They try to handle it well, but there's always some greed. And he is just richly loving it. Of course, there is. Let's do that. That is good. Oh, I like your instincts. Let's do this. Do we start at the top with the rich? Do we start at the bottom with the desperate? What do you think? The Fox Demon says. Let's start at the bottom and try to mix the two. Let's start at the bottom and see what we can do. Maybe build up a small network. Maybe see what we can do first. Make some allies. Take their pain. Their voices become more distant. Animal voices nearby. Come back. A few bluebirds singing. Some bunnies hopping through the snow.
So, correct on this one. I think that maybe like I'm whispering just so you know, but I realize that if I actually whisper, it's probably not getting picked up very well. I think Benoit might be kind of right on this one. They're not like they kind of just want to take advantage of people, and they're gonna start with like the saddest people, and then like kind of just like abuse the town in a not great way. I still don't at all understand what you all experienced. So you let me know how like heavy or not heavy this is. Maybe she's just like, I don't know, kind of minor league stuff. But if this is like a big issue, I it seems like they have a legitimate plan within like 5 minutes of this tree being awake. So not great stuff. Connor, you disappeared. I don't know. Anyways, luckily he can still hear
There
me.
you go. Welcome
Okay.
back. That was weird.
Yeah.
The fox demon scared you off, huh?
Yeah, my Discord just like for 10 seconds was like, no, you're not gonna do that anymore.
So, I think everyone has more context than me. Doesn't seem great. Seems a little seedy. Yeah. I don't know.
She
I mean,
she, o- she
the
offered
context
to
is just that. Oh, go ahead.
she offered to take a very painful memory from me. That is all you need to know. And on the grounds of that painful memory, uh, offering to trade it for more than I was willing to give. She also seemed to do that in a way that was nefarious and well wishing, while in the same moment not being straightforward with what she would demand. And in that case, I threatened to kill her. But we moved forward and only killed her boss. And because her boss died, and we knew she was gonna come back and be an issue, this is here. She did offer us something really cool, though. Do you remember that from Mars? Do you remember the thing that she gave us? Oh no, that wasn't because she gave it to us. That was because we took it from her.
Yes, there's a lot of the word "we" being used here that I don't fully agree with. And that, like, Ramars is, like, fully dejected. He's like, I was really hoping that she was just kind of a weird, nice person because I felt really bad that, like, I don't know, she was just kind of being shady. And then we killed her boss. Her boss did literally nothing to us. I must emphasize this. And Ramars is like freaking out. He's having a lot of morality around killing people questions. Um,
Was this in the same adventure
so
where you met the guy with the insect armor?
yes, it was. It was the one that you two were not here. And Ramars is like, but I mean, I guess if she's gonna subjugate the people, yeah, we should take care of that.
I'm not even suggesting that we kill her necessarily. You know, I'm not like, yay, murder. But like, is there a way to have her not do this? I don't know. But yeah, she does seem to kind of want to take advantage of the entire town. They were actually at one point were debating, like, do we start with like the rich people or the super like desolate people? And they decided with the desolate people. Not great. You're going after, the people. I think they actually maybe wanted to go from, but I don't know. It seems not awesome.
Let's sit
I
up
mean,
in
we
here.
don't want tax day to go away. I don't know. That was an important thing for people. There's something about greed and inequity. I don't know. Inequity. Can't read my handwriting.
It did feel like a conflict of interest that if your business model is taking away people's pain, then wouldn't it make sense to first provide the pain to take away? Seems like they could be drumming up business. I agree that we shouldn't kill these people. That feels overly punitive for what's essentially a thought crime. But we could always ask like what their intentions are, or we could just leave Peskin and go
Okay.
about our business.
Hey, but just to push back on that a little bit, if we don't kill them, they're just gonna go somewhere else and subjugate other people, right?
Am I my brother's keeper? I
Are we
think
killing versus
perhaps,
letting die? Is there a
yeah.
trolley somewhere?
All war is the implementation of force to get one person to do what you want them to do, and violence comes from that. Now this is two non-state actors, and he begins to ramble about the things that don't matter. But after about a minute, comes back to it and says, "Well, essentially, my vote: make it happen in the night and make it quick."
My vote is make it happen right now so we can go back and relax in house.
We could also make flyers
Home.
and like
Home.
put them up everywhere we go so that people know that they're bad. And it's like a wanted poster, but it's like avoid at all costs. Don't give pain.
I like it. But also sometimes people do exactly what you tell them not to do.
I can fully commit to a conversation with these people.
Okay.
And perhaps, much like the stage, an unmasking can lead to unexpected outcomes. So why not tell them their own plan back to them? Tell them that we know. Tell them we know the Act 2 climax, and they should decide upon the Act 3 denouement.
I like that idea.
Maybe if we catch them in the act of Act 1 and tell them the action that they will be acting in Act 2, then perhaps they will disembark in the action of Act 3.
So mushrooms don't really do plays. Are you talking about now or later? I just don't understand. I also don't understand. What's Act 1?
We're in deep.
Let's go get them.
Let's go talk to
Get
them. Or make
Exactly.
posters. Okay. We should
I-
ask for
do
a
you-
craft room in the house and home. It would be so fun.
Split the party. Yes, split it.
Oh God. All right.
Because I am volatile and may attack you, and me, Porus, can go back to the house and make flash.
So we
Who's
approach.
doing
Okay.
I think we should.
So you're all are
No.
you splitting the party or are you all
and
staying
we'll stay
together?
back
or-
here. It's okay.
I think Craft Room can wait.
No, we're not gonna go anywhere. We're just gonna kind of be at the back, Benoit. Okay, so no one's charging. Okay. We can
Breathe out. Breathe out.
plot the layout of the craft room. I think that's a great idea.
Benoit,
Put your hand off your sword.
Very well. Call us if you need us. We will be here. Looking for clues.
Oh, if we're going to reveal our knowledge of the plot, we're going to need an inciting incident. Did we figure this out? We're going to need to tell them. Horace, my dear fungal friend, you're a pretty good reason. It's pretty easy to point the finger at you as the source of this information. We may need your help here.
Potentially. What would you like me to do? Is this my first time in a play? So exciting.
You like the chorus. Stand the stage right. I'll do all the talking.
Okay.
It'll be scenery. Beautiful scenery for this
Okay.
for this stage.
Porus tries to grow up like a few inches taller. Good posture.
Benoit. Let's do the inspector gig on this one.
I will
But
do it for you,
no
Mr.
charging.
Picklebottom. But I need the jacket.
Oh God.
I swear on Eten's grave that I will not charge unless you give me the wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But I need the jacket. There's a reason, you will understand it.
My jacket?
Yes, your jacket. I'm sorry. Yes. It can
Mine.
be after. It can be after. Keep it for now. Keep it for now.
Okay, just 'cause it's cold. Let's go. We've got a plan. So everybody makes our way back.
Okay. So who's going where exactly? We've got Mr. Picklebottom and Benoit are going to approach. And everybody else is staying back.
They're all coming with. Horace,
Okay, everybody together.
you're off the stage right. Yeah. everyone
Ramaris is
together.
back by the tree line. Ramaris is staying kind of hidden.
Back a little bit. Okay. Got it. All right. You guys approach.
Yeah. In fact, just remind me, Benoit, you are quite tall. Gerard, you are quite goat, but you are quite tall as well.
Fairly tall.
Okay,
Quite
then
good.
we are quite good. Can we do one of these like flanking bodyguards, in, escorting a dignitary kind of a situation, one of you on each side
That's
of
hilarious.
Mr.
That's
Sounds
great.
Picklebottom?
good.
Quite a
Okay, great.
contrast there. That's
Yeah, that's
I
what I
mean,
want.
I feel like if you'd shown us this picture of the flaming axes and the screaming lightning
isn't
skulls,
it
I would have had a
ridiculous? It
different.
looks a
I would
little
have been
bit.
singing a different tune.
But it
he's
changed.
yeah.
It looks a little bit like a video
He's
game. I'm
probably
so
a good
sorry for
guy.
that. But yeah, so yeah, I wanted to force back on. I didn't have time to do that, but yeah.
Guys, we can't just go around
Wait.
killing everybody. This guy,
You
we
can't
can't
judge
judge
a
a book
book
by
by
his
its
cover.
cover.
You know, maybe he knits and
He's good. He's
does
good at
community
heart.
service.
Right. Okay. All
Um,
right. You guys approach.
I
As you approach,
and
the axes do appear in his hand, and yes, they are flaming.
great,
He stays
great.
back. He doesn't say anything. The fox spirit girl goes in to interpose herself between you guys and him. She's smiling. She puts her hands innocently behind her back. Her tails are twitching a bit nervously. She smiles at you guys as you approach. She looks up at you. She seems a little bit nervous. She's very good at control. So she looks at
Great.
all of you, waiting to see what you want to say.
So Mr. Picklebottom, with clipboard in hand, approaches her and almost completely ignores the flaming axe hell demon. Um, um, yeah, hi, madam. This is Inspector Lou. I'm with the town of Peskin. It's come to our attention that, per the festival laws, section 2, subsection 10 here, that on Tree Day, the trees come alive. And I do notice that your tree ain't alive, or it ain't a tree no more. I gotta ask, madam, what the hell's going on here? I mean, we can work this out, you and me. I'm sure you and me can work this out. But you got it. What's going on here?
Yeah,
She's,
what the hell?
she smiles. She laughs a bit. And she says in a soft voice, enough for you to hear for sure. She kind of smiles a bit. She takes a slight step forward, communication distance, right? She just says, "Oh, Dill, you're so good at that. Wouldn't it be nice to remember when everybody loved you performing? Wouldn't it be wonderful if you could just remember that and bring that memory back for you? It is real. You can have that. Adoring crowds when you performed. No more boxes to stand. True stages. The applause of adoring worshippers. Don't you remember? Don't you want that?"
Picklebottom's clipboard dramatically falls out of his hand. Um, uh, and he's trying to find his voice. Is he playing the role of the inspector, or is it actually Mr. Picklebottom as he sputters, with his dream being dangled before his eyes? Uh,
You don't want this, boss. We actually came to give you mine. And I step forward and say, trust me on this one. And he says, he whispers to you, she will take everything. Run. And he steps forward and says, and kneels down at her feet and uh, says, just leave here and never come back. That's all I ask, that everything be kept together and the demon be banished.
You know, when we said to go the pacifist route, we didn't mean sacrifice, right?
He looks at Benchois, giving that offer or bargain. She's ignoring Mr. Picklebottom at the moment and everybody else. She looks at Benchois. Keep trying. It hurts me as much as it hurts you to feel you in pain. You know this. We can make a deal. You don't want me here, I understand. You view the truth as sacred? We can keep it that way. Notice we're here, if you allow it. You'll never notice. We could do it that way.
No, you must leave and never come back. My pain should be enough to satiate whatever the hell that is.
The whatever the hell that is smiles. She leans forward, if you allow it, puts a gentle hand on her shoulder, leans in to whisper. I won't take it. You'll have it forever. But it will be good. And she whispers one word. Etienne. She backs up, waiting for your response. That is the price. Then we'll leave.
He looks at Mr. Picklebottom. He looks at Gerard. Takes a long, deep breath. And then looks back to her with tears in his eyes. And says, so be it.
She smiles. She puts her hand on either shoulder. Comes in. She's leaning closer and closer, savoring the moment ever so slowly. And you guys are all seeing this. She comes in. She's talking softly. You won't regret it. I promise. She kisses you on the cheek. She backs up, turns to gigantic demonic master and says, in this bright little girl voice, we have to leave now. He just nods. The axes vanish. They both turn slowly, start walking into the snow.
So you would notice Ben Schwa's his tears like kind of it's cold. They kind of crystallize on his face and in his mustache, like they kind of drip off the mustache. And he looks back and says, it's gone. I'm free. I don't know if Doc if it started working right then or not.
It did. It did. She knows you're a very bright person. She's not going to rip everything away or leave holes. You know, you feel the bad parts fading and you have time to say goodbye. So it takes a few minutes to totally congeal. And you have just the good parts and a pleasant farewell at the end of it.
So Etienne was shorter, and he was my partner. Not only my partner in crime, but my partner, my love partner. And we worked together for a long time. And he was the reason I made it through officer school. He was the reason we were originally study buddies. And as it's kind of leaving my memory, I see it on, like projective almost towards you, Mr. Picklebottom. And I reach out towards you and say, Etienne, we don't be angry. I'm sorry I gave you up, but I know this is for the best that I move on. And you, after I lost you, went to such a dark place. And now to know that things are going to be better. I can't I can't thank you enough.
Mr. Picklebottom, who has no idea what you're talking about, no sense of the backstory, and is just being addressed as a different person and is sort of flattered, kind of takes up his little vest and goes, do not shed tears. Smile for what we had. You know, you've released me. You've released me. Smile for what we had.
Before you go, he says, your jacket, please.
Mr. Picklebottom, without hesitation, who's actually quite versed in costume changes, just whips it dexterously off and puts it about Benoit's shoulders.
He just takes it and weeps and just kind of like this big man sob. And after several minutes, and then like things start to fade, and Gerard's standing there awkwardly, like watching this whole thing. He stands to his feet and says, "Well, where the fuck are we? What's going on?"
And scene. Very well done, Benoit. Very well done.
Good. Yeah. Good.
Damn. That was nice.
So you really did sacrifice though, correct?
Yeah, above
Okay.
table, you
Just so
did
I'm fine.
sacrifice. She
Okay.
wanted to let you keep the memory, but the good parts of things, and the part in good terms like that. If you're good with that, if you want to get rid of the whole thing, she'd do that too. It sounded like the whole thing.
Yeah, it's just kind of the whole thing.
Whole
Like
thing. You
my
got it.
memory of Etienne is gone. Like
Got it. Yeah, she's the
he's
best therapist
lost.
ever. So whatever you want on that. So yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Can I ask a question, Benoit? Are you more of a cat person or a dog person?
Benoit, I would think he like gets his mustache. He's like a cat person. Definitely a cat
Okay.
person.
I know this is going to seem weird, but I still feel like you need this. So, and I'm giving you permission. This is again, and then Porus just turns into a house cat and leaps into your arms
That's great.
and gives you
That's
like a
sweet.
tiny fur baby hug around, like you know how cats will like crawl up on your shoulder a little bit. So,
Thank you for it.
and just heavy, like relaxed purring.
I feel like
On
I need this
Porus.
and I don't know why.
Like a therapy animal.
Emotional support mushrooms.
Ramars was
Yeah.
watching
So
this.
sad.
Ramars was watching this from the edge of the forest where he was like waiting for the fight to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when he saw at first Benoit talking to the fox lady, he started to like walk towards the group and then stopped, like shaking his head. You know, it's not his thing to deal with. But he grew like increasingly like angry as he saw that Benoit was going to go through with it. And I think when Porus like shows sympathy and turns into a cat, Ramars is gonna like turn around and just like sit at the base of a tree, like not out of eyesight, like he can see the group through his peripheral vision. He refuses to not be able to do that. But he is not coming and engaging with the group right now. Which is fine. But it's very distinct that he's just like fuming and like he does not know how he is going to interact with Benoit next.
I like that, and I'm going to jump in here too. While you're doing that, and there's obviously something very emotional, very strange going on there, and you're back and you're kind of about it. Minerva's going to be there, and she's going to sense you're upset, and she doesn't really catch on to whatever's going on. But she's just going to kind of crouch next to you, or you guys are all kind of, you're carefully observing. She's going to put her hand on your shoulder. And sensing the heavy emotional moment, she's going to say, I really like you. I really like you. The gods help me. I really like you. But I have such a strong sense of duty, and I promised my cousins in the south that I would go there. I hope you understand. I hope you understand duty. I'm very duty bound. I take it seriously. Her voice starts to catch and break as she says this to you.
And Ramaris is just like he's actually I think I'm gonna roll to see if he snaps at her right now.
Gotcha. Gotcha. In the meantime, by the way, Benchua and Mr. Picklebottom absolutely both mark a point of stress. Thank you.
Are you sure the cat doesn't reduce that a little bit?
Well, he would mark 2 points, but how's that? 1 for that.
There we go. You're welcome.
Ramaris is holding it together remarkably well right now.
Good, good, good.
And so he's just like, yes, not only do I understand, but I appreciate that you feel that way. And he turns to look at her and he's like, I like you as well, but it's my duty that I have to prioritize right now, and I would not want you to do anything else other than prioritize yours. And he looks, he's like, and not forget about the things that are hard to commit to, which is not how Amelia thinks about Benoit, to be very clear. Is how Ramaris is thinking about
Playing,
it.
absolutely. Hell yeah.
And he's just like, so I hope that we will be able to see each other again soon. I can help you find a safe wet passage down there, or talk to the group about continuing to take you. We'll figure it out.
I'm gonna stay here for a little bit. I'll figure it out, and you better visit. You better. I'm gonna make a special beer for you. I'm gonna name
I'll
it
be there.
after
I mean,
you.
I was really excited about seeing the Southern Mountains.
You will. You will. I'll show you around when you get there.
Mm-hmm.
I think I better. There's another inn in town. I think I better check that one out for now. What do you think? I got. They probably got some good beers there. And she awkwardly gives you a really quick, really tight hug, and holds it for a few moments too long.
Okay. And Mars is like, he's like, I don't. You don't have to go to another inn right now. I mean,
It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna brew a special beer. I'm gonna name it after you. And she gets up, starts walking through the snow. I'm gonna name it after you. I will. You can.
okay.
And it's free. It's free for you to drink all you want. All you want. And she's just kind of saying that as she kind of walks away. And she's having a real rough time. But she kind of walks and pauses, then keeps walking, and eventually doesn't even look back and just starts kind of jogging back to town.
I just don't understand how anybody works today.
Wow.
Oh, it's a
There you
little.
go.
It's a little nugget.
Wow. Nice.
Oh, you precious.
But can they roll dice yet?
Yes.
Working on it.
Little fist.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, congratulations. Oh my god, epic. Wow. Heavy emotional. That was the best emotional counterpoint the whole game. That was great. I liked it. Nice with the baby there.
I did just write breaks up with Remy question mark because I wasn't quite sure what that was.
Yeah, it looks like.
But were they ever together? Is the other
I
question
don't know.
She had a lot of hope.
But
She
I
had a
don't
lot
think
of
the
hope.
R was ever DT'd.
When I'm in therapy, like service animal mode, do I sense the stress of other party members? Like, will I feel the uptick in stress in Remy and
that.
also want to provide cat
Sure.
cuddles?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Should I roll for instinct?
As long as Thyra doesn't try to eat you, go for it.
Don't eat me, Thyra. We've been working on this though.
Thyra
true.
would no.
Okay.
Thyra would not hunt cats. Cats are predators. Thyra would not hunt cats.
Ah,
That's a good
what?
point.
Okay, because I'm a service animal, can I do it with advantage?
Yes.
I'm adding a lot.
Extra D6. Go for it.
Don't forget your rally points.
That's true too. You got rally points.
Oh yeah, you've got a
I-
rally die too.
This is true, but do I want to use that? I'm scared that something else is gonna happen. We'll see how it goes.
Let's see how it goes.
Okay, it was a 13 with hope.
Beautiful.
Do I
Sure.
sense Remy's?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Remy's
Benoit,
kind
I
of
give
confusion,
you
kind of frustration, kind of, yeah.
a little like squeaky meow, and then I very gently, no claws, just like leap down, and Remy, you feel a cat brush up against your legs, like like you're in the kitchen kind of feeling.
Rami will kind of look down and see Porus, and like first,
And then I do the little tap.
Oh yes, I know that
Paw
tap
comes out.
very
Yep.
well. I get that tapped several times a day.
Yeah,
That's sweet.
And then the tap that turns into a grab.
not that one, I promise.
Little. And Ramars will like reach down and just kind of like awkwardly pat, like knowing it's Porus, and just be like, "Hi, Porus," and like wanting Porus overall to be happy. Just be like, "Hi, Porus. Oh, thank you. Oh yes, you're very nice. Thank you." And give you little scritches.
Oh, thank you. I do the stretch, and then I do a few circle like figure eights through your legs, and then give a little like long stretch, and then walk back, I guess, to Benoit because it doesn't seem like you want cuddles. So,
Well, I would say that Ramars would find it amusing. You'd get some chuckles, and Ramars would follow you back because I think that you coming over, Ramars, so like you're doing this. And like Ramars will kind of take a deep breath and then just remember, like in his brain, like, well, today is just about Porus not making any more of those really weird, scary emotion arts. So we just got to keep Porus happy. And so Ramars will go back to the group.
Two-way therapy there. That's great.
Literally, like most of Ramars's decisions today have been made around how do we make Porus less depressed when this tree is not sentient tomorrow.
oh no, I think I'm gonna be really happy with the mushrooms. I do appreciate that.
There you go.
Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna do cat things until someone decides to scoop me up again.
Perfect. Nothing
Yeah,
wrong
no,
with that.
Ramars is going to chuckle
Grooming.
and engage with Cat Porus. So
I love it. I love it.
Checking in on the party members.
Beautiful. So you guys are doing just fine.
dangle
That ended
some
wonderfully. And
cat toys for you.
There you go. Well, at this point, you've solved that problem. Pretty dramatic. Oh god, the real cat. Awesome.
Oh my god, your cat looks just like Cyrus's old cat, which, to be clear, I used that cat to propose to Cyrus.
That's a long story. I don't know.
It's not. I got him a little bow tie collar and attached a ring to the collar and took him to bed to snuggle and
Oh, that's
propose to
cute.
Cyrus.
That's pretty cute. I like that. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys have done great. It's been an emotional game. At this point, I wanted to do it last time. We ran out of time. Let's all move up, shall we? So let's go ahead and move up right now. Congratulations, level 3.
Oh, level up!
Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. You guys are epic.
Oh my
You
god,
did it.
we got a home and we got a level. What a good day.
Very cool.
I'm excited for Peskin to be our hometown.
I think it's a good city. I enjoy Peskin.
This is perfect timing because I think Gerard at this moment wants to like fist fight the librarian So
God.
he's like, yes, power.
We'll see how that goes.
Do we get to? Are we going to be able to like say goodbye to home before they lose their sentience?
If you want to do that, you go for it.
Just before.
It's now about,
Okay.
4 in the afternoon, I guess? You got a couple hours.
Okay.
So home is
'cause if we're
there.
ending
As you're
the day
approaching the
here.
tree, you hear clack, 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 clack.
Aw. Hi home, we're back and we didn't kill anyone. We
Lots of
settled things
clacking.
mostly peacefully, other than I'm not quite sure. Something was ripped internally from one of our adventurers, but not in like an organ way, like a emotional way. And I was a service cat. How are you?
Clack, clack, home is trying. Are you doing the full
Oh.
immune thing?
No, I think it was just,
Okay.
even though it wasn't a yes/no question, I assumed
Gotcha.
yes would be good and no would be bad. But
Clack, clack.
so I just wanted to verify something because I am having a hard time coming to grips with this. Someone mentioned that by the end of the day, you may no longer be communicating with us, and you're here forever. Yes?
There's a long pause because that was a two-pronged question. You get a clack, clack, clack.
Oh, you're with Porus? Or no, no, no.
Clack, clack, clack was it wants to talk
Wants
to
to
you,
talk
right?
to you. Yeah.
Like it wants.
Oh, it wants to talk
to
to me.
commune.
Okay. Well, guys, me and Home are going to chat for a while. I think it's going to be really fun. And Porus truly just sits down in the middle of wherever I am and just like roots in. Hello, Home. How are you?
Oh, hello, hello. Welcome home, welcome home. I'm home. You're home.
I
Or is
know
home.
you're home. Ah, always home. What did you want to chat about?
I'm home. And you have home. Home forever. But
Oh, good.
home talking home goes.
So, like, forgive me, I don't know if you know either, but do we get to see you like once a year? Is it something that we can like redecorate you and just hang out?
I think that when I sleep like you do, and when I wake up, I'll see you again.
Well, Home, this is very bittersweet news. Obviously, you are a delight, and we are very grateful for everything you have done.
I'm home.
And you are home, always. And, well, imagining home without, you home, the voice home, the being home, it's just, well, it is rather devastating, but, do you just want to sit here for a while and I can be with you and, until you have to go to sleep again? Okay. Oh, always. Well, do you want to hear about my home? My last home?
Homes.
And then Porus is just going to spend however long is left talking about all of their like forest and their favorite trees and what their names were and all of their animals and like mushrooms and ideally not taking over the entire conversation, but I do think home is pretty limited to home.
Well, it's pretty
So
much support conversation, yeah.
maybe asking a little bit about like their ancestry. What are the trees around the area? Do they know? Getting the skinny on the neighborhood, anything to just kind of keep home comfortable and chatting for a bit. And yeah.
Home enjoys it very much, and you can tell. And the voice is always animated and very happy to talk. Conversation goes on into the night. And slowly the voice gets a little more slow, a little more languid, a little more relaxed. And just kind of starts repeating, Laura's home now. Laura's home.
Good night, home. Oh, you're gonna make me cry over a tree tonight. I like home. Yeah. I think Porsche just sits there for a while. I don't know if they're actually communing anymore, but they're just not going to be moving so that people think they're still communing.
It's very sweet. That's the end of the night. And everybody, including home, goes to sleep.
And we'll get to level up.
Yes, I can level up. If you want
Me
any
too.
projects to work on, you can do that
Should
in
we
the corner.
get-
So if you want to think about it, that's
Whenever
fine
we
too.
level up,
Yeah,
sorry.
it's a choice. It's whatever you want to do.
Well, so
I
do
created a
we
mushroom.
automatically get a domain card and then whatever we choose?
I'm doing it through what is it, Demiplane, and it walks you. It tells you what options you
Yeah,
get
I
to
don't
choose
use
from.
Demiplane.
Yeah, I think you get one domain card per level up, and then once per tier, you can choose to get an additional card as your choice for the bonus.
As
thing.
as a
Yeah.
checkbox, right?
You don't get another
Okay.
experience thing for this one. You just do every tier basically, and you're
Right.
still
Okay.
tier 2 right now. Bless you.
How many domain cards can we keep in our like loadout at a time?
I am not sure. Let me that's a great one. Oh, I'm gonna Google it.
Because
Let's
that's what recall cost means, but I don't yet know how.
Yeah,
it
I know you don't have to
works.
worry about that to get to upper levels. So let me see.
I thought it was 4. I'm not 100% sure, but I vaguely remember in the game that I'm running it's 4.
There's maximum of 5 active cards at any time, even though you only gain 1 new domain
that-
card
that-
each level.
Does that include our like ancestry cards and such?
It is indeed page 101, section 2, literally.
Thank you.
You can have a maximum of 5 active
Yeah.
domain cards in your loadout at any one time. Your
Domain
subclass,
cards. Okay.
Right.
yeah, your subclass, ancestry, and community cards don't count toward that limit
Beautiful.
and are always active.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
And when you take a rest, you can swap your cards between your loadout and your vault, as it were.
Uh-huh.
Very cool.
As long as you pay the recall cost of stress.
Right, which should be
I
on the
think
card.
it's free to do it there, but you could actually so there's 2 servers if you have fewer than when you're not resting, you could still swap cards into your loadout, but it's stressful to do so. So I think if you do it during a rest, there's no
Okay.
stress. If you do it like in the day, it's a
Then
stress.
you gotta pay.
To immediately switch a card from your vault to your loadout, mark a number of stress equal to the vaulted card's recall cost.
There you
Yes.
go. Cool.
Mhm.
Sounds good.
That is very cool.
Oh.
I know what I'm doing. It's like the easiest thing I've ever done in my life.
You have a really good domain card.
I do. Do we reveal, Doc?
If you want to,
things
that's
that we
totally up
choose?
to you.
There's
If you
nothing
want to
wrong with
reveal it
it.
as a role play, absolutely
Yeah.
do it that way. It's up to you guys.
I was gonna say, could like doing little level up vignettes is always fun.
You could do that. Or we could start with
I
that
like
next time.
to
or
talk
whatever you
about my
wanna do.
experiences sometimes. I also sometimes like to wait to reveal. But
Mhm.
Wherever the mood takes you. Absolutely.
If we are all set for tonight, though, I'm just feeling slightly under the weather, and I also still have to
sorry.
walk the dog in like 2 feet of snow. So,
Yeah. Oh
just
God, poor
Oh,
dog.
yeah.
yeah.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
he loves it. He jumps in like a tiny Arctic or a giant
Oh, that's funny.
Arctic fox.
Does the
but,
head
you
stay
know.
above the snow or not? I don't know.
I mean, yeah, when he wants it to be above the snow. Otherwise, sometimes he's just kind of huffing it. It's a very strange. He's
He likes to shove his head in to sniff around in there.
yeah,
Oh,
it's a
that's
lot.
funny. Very brave.
Baby.
Awake.
Oh, such a cute baby. Oh my God. That's
Oh my
wonderful.
gosh, so little.
Either way.
Hello.
Wonderful.
Looks like
I'm
he'd
gonna
rather be
stop
asleep.
recording. I can't top that scene right there.
No. Oh,
Either
baby.
way.
I'm gonna zoom in on you. That is it for the night. So there we go.
What's their name?